Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Botswana versus Algeria. Let's get into this one of the first goal of the match. Alright, as we can see here, a ball is played in. Now, what? Oh, I haven't even turned this on. Yeah. So now, let's get into it properly. So, as the ball is played in, the Botswana players are looking at the ball. At this point, I don't like the body language. This one is at least doing... Oh, sorry. This one is at least doing something. Unfortunately, he is not marking anyone, because he's in a position where he can look at the ball, he can look at the man that's in front of him, but he could be slightly put himself forward. He should just, let's say, for example, these are his shoulders, so his shoulders will face this side, meaning that I want him to be facing this side, because at the distance that he's at, he can look at the ball and look at the man, and if the ball comes close to his man, he can run and challenge for the ball forward. But now what happens is that he puts in a good cross. Yeah, and then now okay, so I made a mistake. I assumed it was the other person running. Sorry, that's my bad. But this player does do a good job by dragging his defenders, which creates more space for his teammate here that jumps. And look at this. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in the box, yet no one is near the player that actually jumps for the ball. Very shocking. But otherwise, he heads the ball. He was supposed to score, but that is terrible goalkeeping. Not did you mean the keep or anything, but that's not supposed to go in. That is not supposed to go in. I do not know what happened for him to make such a mistake. Anyway, let's move on to the next goal. They did replay this one quite a lot. Alright, so let's move back a bit so that we can analyze. Let's move back to the start so that we can see where this goal stems from. Yeah. Alright, so here, ball played into space. There's not much problem here. He plays it into his teammate, and that's a lovely ball. Lovely ball within 2 to 3 passes. So they're already in their opposition's box 1. This is a lovely pass here. He sees it. He tries to engage, but unfortunately, the player cuts across him. He can't do anything because he'll most likely foul and get himself sent off. This here is a lovely finish, and that's just quick, direct football. We all enjoy seeing quick, direct football. That is lovely. The keeper, I don't know what exactly he's complaining about, but at this, I can't really blame the keeper for that, because his defenders left him out to dry. Not much he could do because of just the situation that he found himself in. It just didn't favor him at all. Because look at this. Alright, as he gets the ball, you know what, at this point, not even, okay, him, I can understand why he takes it on, because, at this point, at least he makes an effort to go towards the ball. But him, number 4 is in the best decision, is in the best place to cover for this pass. He's in the best position to cover for this pass because he is ahead of the striker, and he can set up his body such that he at least delays him. But what type of movement does he make? And I feel like maybe if he tried to run to the side, because it felt like he was running straight. Maybe if you... Oh, that's a terrible straight line. Yeah, he was running like this. Maybe if he ran like this, he would have been closer. Not to say that he would have been in a position to tackle, but that distance does make a difference. Because even just you moving towards an attacker, it sets them off. Because in their mind, it's like, what if he tackles? So maybe he didn't anticipate it well, number 4. But if he starts running now, he definitely... Yeah, he is running sideways. He actually tries to make a tackle. But if he just started off a little bit earlier, he would have probably gotten a tackle. And that's a lovely finish in between the legs of the keeper. Yeah, he was probably right to come out because, it was a one-on-one situation. But I do feel he could have just hesitated just that slight bit, because maybe his teammate would have been able to pull off the sliding tackle. Alright, so even before the free kick is made, you can tell, high line, and everyone is running towards the goal, and That's a lovely finish. It's a scramble, but it's a good finish. Because the problem... Oh, it's actually offside. Come on, ref. Yeah, it's one of those whereby I think their offside trap work. Even the coach is surprised. What? Is that the coach? Who is the coach fighting with? Hopefully we do get to see a replay just to see how exactly... Wait, is he giving... Wait, who is he giving the card to? The coach is very, very angry. Because if we pause it, no one is offside. Because the player here, the Algerian player here is keeping everyone on side. So how exactly is this offside? I can understand the coach's frustration, but I'm more surprised that he went to try and manhandle the referee. Or that other coach that had the other white shirt. Looked like he wanted to go and manhandle him. This is a lovely cross. And look at this. This is why I don't like the high line. Because the problem with the high line is that when you're running, you tend to let your runners run away. Because it's very difficult defending a ball coming from this particular... Coming from an angle like this. And then you have to also deal with keeping track of it. So you're looking behind and you can't really move, like in reverse. By that I mean moving like behind, like jogging behind something like that. It's very difficult. So it puts your defenders in the worst position, and then you're just more likely to let people go. And then he heads it. The keeper saves the initial effort, but this persistence is what gets him the goal. I actually thought he was giving a yellow card to the linesman. Because up to this point, I do not know who this yellow card is being given to. Alright, so I think is the goal given? Yeah, it is given. That was a weird series of events. Yes, rightfully so. This is proper. I don't know if this is VAR, but this is the correct... The decision that's been overturned is the correct... Yeah. They've made the right choice to overturn that decision because that was very much onside. And I do like how they're not crowding the ref as we see in other games. Where, okay, I do like the kit. Not the kit. I like the shirt this coach is wearing. It looks very, very nice. Because no one is offside. So yeah. Anyway, the keeper, he does... And as a keeper, sometimes the best thing you can do is make a save and hope your defenders bail you out. Here, he made the save, but his defenders were not there to bail him out. And it's like everyone assumed it would just be offside. Very sad. Very unfortunate not for him not to keep his clean sheet. Look at that. Within two touches. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Within two touches. Let's review that. Let's move back. So it all stems from the throw-in. He passes it to his teammate who is under pressure. Because why would you... First of all, I'm not even going to go too far. Okay, you can make a 1-2 pass with him. You can definitely make a 1-2 pass with him. But to pass it to someone who you have seen has a man following him in behind, and he's just been pressured, he could have passed it like, this guy is so open. And you could have done a little 1-2 with the guy, but instead you pass it to the guy that's being pressured, and he loses the ball, and you can't blame him. And what I like is this lovely pass that's played, and this lovely through ball. It gives me so many vibes of FIFA. Just like that, and this guy is quick. This guy is quick. He outruns his defender. He moves past the keeper, and I like his composure here. Slots it into the back of the net. What can you tell him? Nothing. You cannot tell him anything. They are all happy. Algeria won 3-1. It's a quite interesting game, especially with that VAR decision. I don't know if it's VAR, but I do think it's VAR. Yeah, and how the coaches almost fought each other. Yeah, very entertaining. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next match analysis.